Hello everyone, this is a quick tarot reading for Pisces, and the question that I'm focusing on for this reading is, what lesson is hidden in this struggle? Now, I'm just going to say it. This feels very emotional, extremely intense and very overwhelming. I really am strongly picking up this moon energy with the swan spirit being here. To me, it kind of feels like things have been sitting underneath the surface for a bit of a time now. And what's happening is actually it's now being come up to be felt and released. I want to say that is not easy energy. That is extremely uncomfortable, very frustrating, confusing, emotionally heavy, very, very overwhelming. You know, it's nasty thoughts about yourself. It's old memories being brought up to the surface. It's flashbacks of things. It's a very intense and difficult energy to be in. So if you have been feeling a bit sensitive, reactive or drained, or like your emotions are a bit more harder to manage than usual, this is probably why. Now, Swan Spirit, you know, it literally says time for a deep dive. So it's like you're being pulled inward rather than outward right now. And now with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands being here, that really does show conflicting energy. Now this can be external, arguments, tension, misunderstandings, people not being on the same page, but it can also be, and I strongly feel this as well, that it's internal, where you are overthinking. There is this self-doubt, there is a lot of mental pressure, or feeling like your thoughts are pulling you in different directions. There's just a lot of like frustration with what's happening at the moment, and there's kind of like, with this Seven of Pentacles, it feels like you're frustrated with timing. Like you've been putting effort into something, you're trying, you're showing up, but it's like things don't feel like they're growing fast enough or working out the way that you was hoping or giving you results just yet. And with that Ace of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck, it feels like that spark has been blocked, or that motivation, or it's just a very blocked, like something's just not gone the way that you thought it was going to go, and it's really triggered a lot of emotions in you. It could also be with the Ace of Wands, like motivation, you know, comes and goes, or you're trying to feel inspired, but something just feels very heavy or drained for you. But I feel with what this reading, you know, like the cards are really saying, you know, is not to force your way through this, because Swan Spirit combined with that like kind of moon energy that I'm picking up, that is emotional energy that's asking you to slow down and actually go inward. Yes, 100%, that is not easy. That's a very uncomfortable process. A lot of, you know, it's uncomfortable work to do. It's emotional, it's very messy, and it can feel like you're kind of like, you know, being pulled through things you didn't expect to feel. But it's happening for a reason. And I feel what's coming up now isn't like brand new emotions, it's old patterns, old feelings, old frustrations that are actually finally being asked to be like released. So I feel like the lesson here isn't to really push harder, it's actually to pause and understand yourself on a deeper level, and also don't take everything as well with this moon energy at face value at the moment. Because this moon, I'm really getting this moon energy from the swan, and it feels like not everything is as it appears, especially when emotions or conflicts are involved. So yeah, so I do feel like you're really being guided inward through something uncomfortable, but it's necessary, and I feel like it's to clear emotional noise, and it's there to actually help you understand yourself more deeply and reconnect with your intuition instead of trying to, I don't know, instead of like reacting or from overwhelm. And once you kind of like allow yourself to sit with that and move through it gently, that, my darlings, when clarity and motivation and direction starts to return again for you. So I wish you all the best, my darling. Bye bye.